In verse 20, it makes this statement of Romans chapter 4. And I'm going to read just to verse 24, but it says this in Romans 4:20. He did not waver at the promise of God through unbelief. I'm going to act on it. I'm going to believe. And that belief was a kind of, do you understand? But there was some kind of action. And eventually God says, here's the seal of it. Circumcision is going to be a seal of what's already been done prior to it. But he doesn't waver at the promise. You believe God. You believe God. You trust in his word. You stand, you do what the word says. That's believing. And that's all he asks. If it's waiting on the word to be fulfilled, if it's letting God do the work in your heart, whatever he calls you to do, become a doer, then you're building that house upon a solid rock. Because faith without some form of work, regardless if it's waiting or sitting or it's just believing his word, doing what it says. That's the work. That kind of faith is alive if it doesn't have a work instead. Now, although he didn't waver at the promise, verse 20, through unbelief, he was strengthened by faith, giving glory to God, and being fully convinced that what he had promised, what God had promised, he also was able to perform.